This is where we fight!
The battle is on. Mars versus Venus with Nikki, Jaiga, and Rode.
Nah, boy.
Good morning, out your world. Let the light bill, let the light bill.
Oh, come in, build the light.
Come in.
Let the light bill up, light bill up.
Of course, it's Mars versus Venus. It's Friday in Ojo World. And this is where we bring couples closer together or we drive them further apart. Hi. We say good morning to our beautiful gladiators. All the women out there doing what they need to do to keep that man happy. But is it a young man? Or is it a
Mature man.
mature man? We say good morning to the Spartans. Woohoo! Right now, unwrapping from that lady in your arms. Is it a young thing? Or a gemma?
Oh, Lord.
So morning, Ojo World. This morning we're talking about younger versus mature. You know, the cougarism kind of generation where older women allegedly prefer the company of younger men. They do a lot for them. They take them places that they never thought they could be taken.
Oh, darling, you keep me young.
Oh, Lord!
You keep me young.
They dip them into the youth.
Oh,
The fountain of youth. Or is it because that man has some maturity in him? He knows exactly what to do to a woman. Oh, yeah.
See you. I know you like when I rub your foot.
Oh, Lord.
I know you like it.
Or do you prefer kind of wham bang thank you man kind of man?
Oh, damn.
A youthful man, a man who will keep you on your toes, literally and figuratively. So this morning, guys, we're talking young versus mature. Or when you go out to that girl that, oh gosh, everybody going, where you get that young thing, boy?
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah.
Not
That's
in
how
this
it's
day and
going.
age.
Yeah. Well, of course, everything is legal.
After that,
You
it's
know how we
trade.
do it in Ojo. Everything is legal, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you had to
Of
explain
course.
that. Yeah.
Legal.
Yeah.
Legal
When
thing
we
are
say
this,
young, you know what we mean.
Younger than
Legally
you.
young.
Younger than you.
30 grams, you know.
Not just younger than you, but maybe drastically younger than you. Maybe like a 15.
What?
15 years younger, you mean?
But
15
no,
years
normal.
younger.
That's not drastic. Well, depending on where you are in the age
Yeah,
bracket.
you know what I mean? Say you like 20 to 22. Yeah, but I mean like 37, nearly 40.
Nah, that is problems.
We mean that is
That's
normal thing in Trinidad.
Nah,
What's
you're
stupid
mad. You can't line.
What?
Right now in this time in here,
No, we don't.
at 38 and a 22-year-old girl, you cannot lime.
You're
Why
talking
not?
COVID times. You're talking general.
No, what you going on? When
that
she
going on
say,
normal?
when she say, honey, you coming out with me and the girls going out, and you go to them, you feeling out of place.
But that
because
has
all of them
nothing to
looking
do
like Risa.
with the fact that you're with she.
Nah, you can't go solo, boy.
Give
Not
you the
solo.
time, boy.
Not solo, boy. I can't go solo.
All right, what age is comfortable for you?
I say you have to be 30 and heading up here.
No, I
50, so
disagree.
that's
No,
30,
30.
45.
28.
30 and 45.
Hello, it have... You know, we starting off the show bad.
Nah,
Always
Nikki,
living
nah,
this little...
Nikki.
Oh, so it have no 40-something-year-old man right now
Was that
going out...
22-year-old?
Yes.
Nah.
Of course.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Rudy.
No, I don't argue with that.
That
Of
is
course
what the
it
show
have
is about, Dread.
Of course it have that. In this time,
You don't know what the term
Yeah.
sugar daddy mean, Dread?
Hey,
It have real young girl that them little boys can't do nothing for them. They're looking for older man.
No, for real.
yeah, but she can't come when she.
Forget Delilah. You forget about Delilah.
Yeah, but I just thinking about conversation here. He
Conversation?
had to be constantly online reading up to stay in tune.
That is me really want to big set talk, you know.
I feel so sad that
So
talk
it had no
going on.
I
conversation.
really want to big set talk.
I feel if you're like a 48-year-old man and you're going out to that 22,
There's a
23
season.
year,
There's a season to
That's my
48-year-old man.
child.
right?
That is your child.
What we talking about, boy?
That's about nothing.
We could talk about the Kardashians.
Nah, man. You see, because men who doing
The new
that
TikTok dance.
They exactly.
I doing TikTok videos.
You
Yeah.
have real man who
Like
trying
going in,
to
boy.
stay hip, and you
Going
know.
in.
The difference in staying hip and looking like a clown, It's a big difference in
Yeah,
staying hip and
You
looking like a
can't go
clown.
all out on the TikTok dance, bro. You had to hold back a little bit. You had to keep your manhood intact now, boy. So you can't go out all when she come and she asks you the TikTok video. What you gonna do? Ignore her?
So when
Oh,
she
you
wanted to
gotta
do when
get
she wanted to do the Drake, the flick the light,
Yeah,
hit
I
the
doing
switch,
that.
Yeah.
hit the switch, and she come out in
I
a
hit
2-piece.
that
She come out in a 2-piece,
Yeah.
right? And then she will hit the switch, and you had to switch over in the 2-piece,
Yeah.
and to all anybody bathroom, and
So-
you.
Studying, you know.
But you know, say you into
You
thing.
going real deep there, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
But now say you have to keep your little manhood.
No, brother, it's either
Nah.
in or you're out. If you have a
And-
I
small,
go put on a t-shirt, I go do it, you know. I'll have a
no,
t-shirt
she
on.
don't have a you small. You don't have no
Well, then
t-shirt.
nothing for you, and then I'm not doing
She
no
have on
TikTok.
a little 2-piece.
So we have problems already.
No. I
Let's
go
flip
have on the
it.
t-shirt.
Let's flip
But
it.
in the switch, remember the clothes change. That is
No,
what
my
the concept of the
No,
challenge
I
is.
go put on the bathing suit, but my t-shirt staying on.
That they're making sense.
Why
It's
not?
not going to look
Messing
good
up
in the
the
video. You're
TikTok
messing up the
thing
TikTok,
already.
brother. You're messing up the
Oh, I'm
TikTok.
messing it up.
All right, so flip it. Let's flip it now. We have these beautiful women in their 40s and 50s. 40s and 50s and 60s is not our grandmothers, all right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore,
But
right?
that's where the thing is unfair. Because
Right.
women that age looks way better.
Oh, yeah, right?
How old
They,
Miss Wendy is?
Miss
that
Wendy.
is not a good example, Dread.
Why not?
Wendy,
How old Wendy is?
Who, Wendy?
she just look real old, eh?
Wendy. Who you talking about?
Wendy Williams?
No, Fitzwilliam.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you reach Wendy.
Wendy.
Wow.
Wendy, I was
I
Wendy
watch
again.
watching
You mad or what?
I watching Nikki face like when Nikki going to this. I started to get frightened.
No, because when you think of cougar, you know, she is when you
I
think of
see.
cougar, you
I
think
know
of Wendy.
crazy,
I don't think of my
Bro,
Wendy
you know what
Fitzwilliam.
you know
I
what
was
come
thinking
in
of
my
Wendy
mind one
Williams.
time?
This look like
When I see Nikki face, you know, I started to say, I wonder if Wendy send Jerry a DM some kind of message, boy. Because I started studying, like, and I trying to kick you in already. Like, I feel like Wendy must be trying to
Who Wendy?
Yes, she's something on.
Because remember, at the end of the day, I not casting aspersions.
I
but
live on the fence.
she
That
has-
was Wendy Williams.
she has been known to huff, eh?
Not Wendy Williams, that tall girl.
Yeah, she has been known to huff.
Oh, but Wendy me know nothing more than
She
say
has
you
been
and your
to-
huffing.
You ever see Wendy in a bathing suit?
Daddy, she get Hannah, did she shake Hannah cage, you know?
Yeah.
To shake Hannah cage, something had to be.
But hello, she is a Miss Universe.
Exactly, she
She
shake
will
Hannah.
always be a
Yeah,
Miss
but that
Universe.
Hannah was a Miss Universe too, and she can't shake!
Yeah, that's stopping your cage from being rattled.
We talking, Nico, when you feel shake cage and have something
It is
that's
very-
something,
Have nothing
there's
to do
nothing
with
to
that,
stop
boy.
a cage from
It
shaking.
is very important to use whole names on the show. Okay?
How can you stop a cage from shaking?
So when you talk cougar, it's Wendy Williams. You
Nah,
talk about.
nobody will talk about Wendy Williams. You mad
She
or?
have zero energy.
You know
Zero,
why?
zero.
It's not you that sent me the emoji of her with the eye big. I think I just see it. I must be white. Anyway, go ahead.
All right,
We've got-
guys.
Wendy, it's not you we're talking
Talking
about.
the beautiful Wendy Fitzwilliam. boy.
Right. That one we talk about.
She in her 40s or late 40s, right?
Yeah, she could be heading to
Yeah.
50. Heading to 50.
And I am sure there's not a nice little young boy, 28, that wouldn't go with Miss Wendy.
Well, a young boy 19 looking to Wendy. Wendy have energy.
Exactly. Right?
She have
And
Boy, as I finish CXC, I'm looking for Wendy.
As you get to see results, you're trying to see.
How much passes you got?
You're trying to see. Well, you know, I got 9 distinctions Wendy. You're looking at try to an immediate.
Hey.
all right, let's get some love out. I know someone who's 28 and his girlfriend is 72.
Nah. That's a lie. Lie.
Why you say lie?
You have to
That's
give us a
possible,
little,
boy.
but of course that's possible. You have to give us a little more info
Yeah,
than that.
please share.
He sure that you woman or that you woman he working for? It's a big difference, eh? You're sure he not just working on her property?
Oh, hi Marlene, how you doing?
Oh, Marlene.
Yeah, they're dressing up for Halloween out there. So keep it safe. All those at the John Hopkins
You didn't get all the
University.
passes. That's a huge non-starter. She's going to encourage me to go back to
That's
school.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm dying. Did Nikki just say Wendy Williams?
Wendy, in case you're getting text that Nikki Crosby said thing about here, it's not that you I was talking about.
So you activate, boy. She old.
Yeah.
What is this, boy?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you.
All you hear is her first name.
Yeah, the face is
Wendy?
yeah.
She old.
Yeah, the face. When I see Nikki face, I get I got on mature and I get scared. I start to think Jerry immediately. You know.
What Wendy do you?
I start to say, what Wendy do Nikki? Why was that one? Why she pull out the who? She I say, well, how but Nikki don't speak about that about people? How she getting so angry? I get scared, boy. I get frightened for real. I get
There's
frightened.
nothing you, God, or the Pope could do to stop your cage
Thank
from
you.
shaking.
Nothing, not
you.
a thing, not a thing, not a thing.
I want to send love to my beautiful daughters, Giselle.
Giselle.
I am 44 and my husband is 46. Not boring. Giselle.
It's nothing?
Yeah, had no conversation this
No
morning.
conversation there.
Hey guys, my husband is 55 and I'm 35. Best decision ever. You go, girl.
Papa.
Yeah, boy. Good thing, boy.
Good thing. I
Pa,
tell you, low.
55
Can you lower
and
the
35?
volume?
Papa,
Let's
yo.
switch it over this side.
Okay.
Papa, yo.
Yeah. Because Jerry's 10 years older than me, right? And many people, you know, but I had friends who came to me concerned. No, Nikki, you know, when we first started to go out, why would you want to go out with a man so much older than you, you know, 10? And all of a sudden, it was like I met a man. All the little boy and them I used to run around with. Yeah, little boy and them.
You have a
see?
kind of Jennifer Lopez vibes in you.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, leave them on the block, right?
Yeah,
Because when you
wow.
really meet a man, because think about it, ladies, right? You're in your 20s, you're going out with little boys. There's little boys only going out
It
with
is
in your 20s.
unbelievable how the women
You know?
don't take any responsibility for what happened in their past
No,
relationship.
and I
it's all
agree.
based upon
I agree.
the man
We have
immaturity.
rare little girl too, but it is expected in society that a man be older than a woman and kind of guide her, and the both of you kind of grow together. Compared to where, good, he's 10 years older than you, and of course when I met him, he was married already, had kids already, he was done with all of that.
Just say it was a loose cannon, Nikki,
What?
and you needed a man to step in who's seasoned
And control you.
and control your behavior.
Hold your head.
Just say that right. That's
Hold your
what it
head
is.
under the salt water and put
Wait.
sense into
And you
it.
couldn't
Wait,
figure
that's
it out
what
together.
happened?
It's our
You
drawing
couldn't
out,
figure
our
it
drawing
out
savior.
together
Lordy.
with somebody your age,
Wow.
right? You all can figure it through and go through the
No,
ups and downs
because
and whatever.
many times women are more mature than men their age. So when you are 25 and you go down to 25, he like about 16 in your maturity. So we women now sometimes gotta step it
So
up.
what you're saying is your call to all women out there right now,
Uh-huh.
if your relationship is not working, maybe you need to find an older man.
No, just a man. That's
Wow.
some young boys that kind of
No,
manage
it's not
to.
some, maturity is not so much age, eh?
Yeah, it's more
In your thinking.
experiences
In your- and in your thinking as well.
and stuff like that.
Experiences is help.
I agree. I agree
Of
with
course,
that.
experiences have that's what
Experiences
make you who you are.
So if he have no experience, that means he's not seasoned.
Nah.
He's a little mature.
Yeah.
Well,
you need
no,
some- you need-
but you
need
see,
a
but
little-
many times we both immature together and we could grow together. But they say in psychological studies, not me, that women mature faster than
No,
men.
that's fact.
All right, and
can't dispute- you
I
can't
think
dispute
that
that.
will always be when women trying to do their hustle and thing and dealing with a certain little boy out there. Then you have the cougar stage now, where look, I ain't really want you for all that intelligence and and
All them book and them here, you want to be
ambition
reciting.
and thing. No,
Yeah.
just look pretty.
Wow.
I can afford it. Just look pretty, my brother. So that's what the and the hot sex and the
I just agree with the growing together vibes now, boy.
you don't
Even
believe.
if the both of us a little immature, we could grow together and teach each other.
Well, no, I said
mold
that.
each other.
I said
Yeah.
that. But many times women
Plenty
mature
times that don't work
faster.
though.
Right?
Because I borrow the car, you buy to go and make a run there, only call me, oh yeah, work, I come in. But you mature because you going to work? I come in, I
And
tell
because you paying
I come in.
installments in a car, you mature?
Gosh, boy.
Because you get alone?
I don't
Leon
I
is
just wash down the
saying
vehicle.
that anybody would check Wendy Fitzwilliams.
Now, Wendy.
She is, what do you call her? Gold, black gold.
Yeah, I taking that grooming any day.
Morning, guys. I'm 24.
Can't talk.
I'm rarely breaking anyone younger than 30. Can't deal with the little boy games. I'm not for it. I'm ears open to hear what all you have to say this morning. Yeah. So you'll run into that. And again, I always talk about that. You had to be on the same partner with your
Page.
same level in terms of everything with your partner. As one will outgrow the other one. And that is why many times relationship. Okay, so if you Rodian, say you just want to rock back as a man, and we go get there, and your woman focus, and no, we have to go out, we have to go HGC and look for the ground. You're rushing this thing, boy, and guess what? Guess what? It's gonna happen.
I believe everybody had their weak points and the strong points, right? I may be telling you that because we could save money. You know, mommy ain't running me from which part years. What you rushing anything for? You just
see why you're
overthinking the vibes.
Just get on. Well, you understand.
Mommy ain't telling me nothing.
We're rushing for
Yeah. Mommy ain't pointing you out.
Let me bill myself
Yeah,
first.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
All she wants me to do is pay the internet bill. Let me pay.
Like pay the internet bill and keep it pushing. Girl,
every
you.
night. All
I want to
right.
come up from my mother. I want to come up from my mother. Come up from
Jeez,
here
boy.
for a girl. All we had to pay is mommy internet.
That's it,
I watch me. And I'm paying them have a nice package now, girl. When you paying 330 and you tinging. I'm saying you, girl. You're scene. Then hold on. There's the flip side to that too. There's the flip side. There's the flip side with a mature man who really find himself intrigued.
Right.
Let me hear you. Intrigued.
Yeah, by a younger lady.
All
You
right.
understand? And his position, he is.
Because she
let-
doesn't need sex. She have a talent. She's a real
Whoa,
No.
that is it.
That is it.
Look at you.
Look at you.
No, he's intrigued, but here when the thing gets cloudy, right? Full grown man,
Cloudy.
let's say divorced, 4 kids.
Yeah. Big Karen. The children older than...
No, the children are older.
Nah?
Like the
About
children,
the same?
Nah, they're not the same. Big,
Most of, why you just running from the facts?
calm now, let me give you the story properly now. You
Buena,
trying
buena.
All right.
mature
Buena.
man, 4 kids, kids ranging from about, let me say, 6 to 19. Right? That good age.
Oh, yeah, young child.
Divorce, paying 2 mortgages, child support, spousal support and stuff, responsibilities, but he's holding it down.
Holding it down.
You understand? Intrigued by this
need
young
to-
person.
Intrigued
And also very, very in tuned
Oh, he's in tune too.
to this
Yeah,
young
but
lady.
no
You
drop.
understand? He's in tune. He's in tune to the culture,
Uh-huh.
music,
Wow.
the vibe.
He hip.
You understand? In tune to this
Right,
young
but
lady.
that's how she meets you in the first place.
Right? But then this young lady has friends.
Friends, yeah, of course.
Right? And then you know this thing with women, especially at a certain age, you like to make comparisons.
Right.
How could you dare compare? You hear the man I just described
Uh-huh.
to Fabian,
Poor Fabian.
right? Who living
Who does
with
dance?
his mother,
And he does dance.
who now
in
take
the-
out her
Right,
2
right
sons.
with
Right.
But he had time.
Oh, he had
Yeah.
time.
Remember, Fabian can go beach anytime.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can lime anytime because
Right.
he have zero responsibilities.
Yeah, he live with my mother.
Zero responsibilities.
Have a little work by digital. He just go there.
Zero responsibilities.
Uh-huh.
But he has time to frolic with you and your friend and them.
Frolic.
Correct.
Do you and your friend and your friend and on a Friday, you
Yeah,
can go and you
yeah,
can
yeah.
have shots and things because
Yeah,
Fabian
yeah.
is available.
As the
Right,
beach up,
right.
we need
But
it.
you are telling her that, listen, maybe we can do it tomorrow because this evening I have a recital with my 3rd child. You understand? Do you want to come to the recital? Because remember, you think mature, you big up, you want to come to the recital because her mother is going to be there
On top.
with her mister.
No, miss.
Yeah, when you come to the recital, you're not coming to the recital because Fabian and them have a line, them on the avenue by Frankie's. Sipping.
Where?
Uh-huh.
You
Where, girl?
understand? That's when the thing that get cloudy too. So these women who are claiming to want maturity in a man also know when you're accepting maturity, you yourself have to be mature and handle a
Yeah.
lot of the things that come with it.
Correct, that's right.
And so for men, men is one big woman too. But when the big woman turn and say, well, you need to be big in this
Step
because
up.
here why? My ex-husband and me have to go see about some business because we are registering our big son for college.
Right.
So here what I need for you to
can be
do.
lined
Why
up
you have to
so-
go?
Yeah.
So here what I need for you to do. You cannot use the car today
So that
because
can
I need to
register
go
by
and
themselves.
Wait, she gonna sit down in we car? In the front seat?
And cock up she foot.
No.
You understand what
No.
I'm saying? So it's go for both men and
Yeah,
women.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
young
yeah.
boys. It's
Yeah,
a young boys.
friends
One big
will spend years.
woman. One
It
big
will spend
woman.
years too.
But when the big woman start to bring big responsibilities to them to show them that hey, I have to
Ah,
do
you
these
too young
things
for that.
and I need you
To
in
man
this
up.
moment to man up. You understand? Because she don't want you looking like a clown next to her ex-husband who already has a woman.
Yeah.
Because he's now a big full-grown mister.
I totally can relate to
To look
that.
like a
right?
clown.
Jikes, because Jerry was way more mature than me. Right?
We would assume not.
Yeah. We
And,
see it all the
you
time,
know,
even now.
And when he met me, I was just and only last night somebody telling him,
Only last night?
Yeah, only last night.
After 20 years?
Only last night.
Only last night.
Somebody
Jesus.
saying that the reason why we work so much because I was so it's not any average man could deal with me and my personality.
We know that. We know that.
Yeah, I've trampled over a few.
That
It's
is
like,
absolutely
hey.
understandable.
I still taking tablets now to come to work.
And Jerry has been able to stabilize me and
That's why I take pills.
and
To stabilize.
and
Yeah.
show me growth
Right.
and take me along with him and show me things that I probably that's where you meet. So
Yeah.
I understand what you mean. And if you're not open
You have to be willing to receive.
receive
Exactly. That's my point.
it. Because in the earlys, I'm gonna tell you, in the earlys, I used to say, "Where's that daddy thing, boy?" I used to feel kind of, "Where's that daddy thing, boy?"
Correct.
But he just trying to guide while I seen it as way.
It's time. And a lot of people don't have
yeah.
respect and don't value time.
Oh,
Eh?
you're balling daddy, yeah?
You will
Yeah.
you will
Yeah,
see
yeah.
you
No, it's a whole
remember
different-
in the beginning
Hey,
of any
papi.
in the beginning of any courtship, be it a stable one or there's a fling in any courtship, there's a period in the beginning that always, for the connection to get there, time has to be spent.
Yeah.
But that is when you start to now balance out and regulate time and start to tell the other person, here what's going on. Yeah, I remember when we started going on, we used to do this and that. That was
Yeah.
because we were at a stage where we
Correct,
needed
that's
time
right.
with each other. We needed
Yeah.
to figure out each other. But now as we're doing that, we need to get to the next level. The next level now is balancing all that time.
Yeah.
Right? Where we need to have discussions as to, okay, we can't do this today because this has to, especially if you're with someone, man or
Yeah.
woman, who has 3-4 children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have to now navigate their time with their kids and have a relationship also with the kid's mother or father, regardless of the situation.
I think what happens to what you're trying to say is that there will be challenges.
Always.
There will always be challenges with age differences because y'all are born in different times. Y'all relate to different things.
And
There are
the-
times that Jerry is putting some music and I was like, and he jamming.
I want to know what is that
Well,
going on.
I like old school. I grew up in a record shop, but me never hear that song.
I
my
know old
brother.
school like dead school. It's have old school and dead school. That's some of them are
So-
listen dead school, eh?
It have things that Jerry could relate to that I cannot relate to ever,
And the thing too is people.
and vice versa.
When you're young, you're looking to find love. You go in situations and you're trying to find love. When really you're not supposed to be trying to find love, When you go in a relationship, you're supposed to share love.
Wow, thank
That's
you,
all it
Oprah.
is. No real talk.
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I
thank
mean?
you,
I have to
Oprah.
get a little deep there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oops.
So
Oops.
stop trying to find love.
Oh, wow.
Share love.
Wow.
Come with love.
Okay.
You get a car, you get a car, you get a car.
P14 for you. P14 for you.
No, but on a real though, and that's where the thing get twisted because you find that the people now, you're in the situation where there are things in the relationship, Nicole, that's new to you.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
younger person. Because
Yeah.
you're being treated in a way that a
Right.
peer, somebody your age, just don't know how to treat you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're gonna automatically do things for you that you're gonna look at it as, wow, it's amazing. But then when your natural instinct
Yeah.
started kicking,
Your little girl in here.
and the little girl in you or boy,
Or boy.
starts to kick in,
Yeah.
you tend to start to see forces and anything. And by human nature, nobody takes responsibility. They like to pass blame.
Everybody
So
feels
you
they're always
blame,
right.
you blame things outside
And
of
that
what's
is where the
happening
maturity
for the
comes in
problem.
to know that everyone is not right. You right,
Correct, that's
sometimes
right.
I right. We try and learn from the mistakes and etc. All right, so let's get some so we remember someone said 28 and his girlfriend was 72. He said, yes, I used to work by her. He was her wash boy. And I was a wash boy. He was washing her yard and thing.
Wash me down. Wash me
And I
down,
guess
baby.
from him being by her house, it was a fling and then it turned into a relationship.
Wash.
And now he lives with her.
Come from washing the yard to washing me. Washing me down in the room. Oh, Lord.
Just I say I like that. Lisa from Maryland says, I love me some Trini Coco
That's
too.
44 years difference, It's 28 and 72 years, right?
that's
I
good,
am
yeah.
55.
Jesus.
My mister is 40 years. Oh, but look at you at 55. No,
Is he?
man, Lisa.
I must see
Why
this.
you-
Lisa.
Wait.
Wait, Lisa is 55. I can see why your man is 40.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Lisa,
Halloween,
you're
brethren.
Yeah.
Now your Halloween outfit,
Yeah.
Like for in the house.
Wait, she's a skeleton
Well,
boy.
look how Lisa looking. Lisa supposed
And,
to have a young man.
Right? Are we talking long term or is this temporary? Are we talking long term?
Okay, long time.
Because at some point I would want to have children. Yes, that's a next
Yeah,
big
that next
issue.
thing. Man, have
That
fortune
is
already.
a huge issue. When I met Jerry, he was done. He had 3 big kids. cable cut. He done.
Nah, but he would have reinstalled cable for you. You
Right.
gotta understand. There's some women who could, when you give up cable and
Extra
you
channels.
go internet only on your television. There's some women. Love is such an amazing thing. That
Yeah.
emotion will make a man call flow.
Yeah,
And say,
here, well, hook
"Ole-
me back
Ole,
up."
come and hook me back up. Yeah,
And
because
that is very true because
look
when
like
I
Raw already
Yeah,
made the
it
call.
will.
Raw call.
no, we
because-
asking you anybody have a contact by flow, you know what I
because
mean?
Raw is willing to put back cable and he's an internet man. There's no Raw in care in one over cable, but
I may
put it back.
I may be a little worried as an older woman and her ability to reproduce. Not saying it's not possible. However, older women are highly likely to produce children with birth defects, etc. All right, a little deep, but women have that problem. All right, because many
about
when
time.
I met Jerry, yes, he was older, he was done, but here I am trying to have kids. So we had a conversation. He said, "Look, I really wasn't thinking about children, but I do love you, and I will give
Exactly.
you 5 years."
Right.
Because he didn't want to be this old man trying
Nobody wants to be that.
to
Nobody
play
wants.
football with his 6-year-old
You want to
son
go on the beach.
outside.
Yeah, nobody
right?
wants
He
that.
grew up with his children, and that's how he wanted to grow with his children. But he gave me 5. Then, me with difficulties, it went into 6, 7, and 8 years. And then he said, "Nah,
Then you had to chop, yeah.
diet."
No, but that's a hard conversation to have.
but it's a very
but it's
difficult
an important, it's
conversation.
an important conversation. And I always say, you will say these things when you meet someone. You speak truth. If the relationship is pure, you speak truth. Like you will say, girl or boy, an older woman telling a young boy, "Hey, I got this. I had 3 trainer already, my boy, I good." You will say that. The guy will say, "Girl, I already want more trainer. I had 3 trainer thing. I cool, I good." Right? She don't have any. You'll have that kind of conversation at the beginning. But when the relationship starts to blossom, as we say, 2-3 years into the relationship, when you
When you
realize
first
you
went to
love
that.
this person,
Yeah.
you watching your age as a man, you saying, "God, a little old, but now she get pregnant. Now we holding it down because you love this person." Example, look, we boy
wanted child,
Joff.
so-
Yeah.
Joff was done.
No,
Big churn.
Yeah, but it's the flip side of that as a woman, right? So say a woman, she's 38, right? We're coming down to years where you're starting to have, right, closer to 40, right? She meets a man 38, he's 28, right?
He had no children.
Right, no
She had
children,
4
she
boys.
young, no, right. No children, she never wanted.
Oh, she never wanted.
No, because I'm talking this from a friend, right?
Right.
38, she fall in love with this 28-year-old. Bam, 2 years into relationship, she's 40 now, having trouble. And he telling her, "Nah, man, we cool. By 42, he thinking, you now as a woman under pressure because you know this man want a child and your biological clock,
Yeah, start to get trouble.
Chicken.
it gone digital now. It's even ticking
The
now.
battery
God.
dead.
Yeah.
The battery dead.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we women going into those
the
kind of
Zoom recorder?
relationships have problems with that when you go to and you cannot produce for this man. So all of a sudden now you have the problem. Next thing a woman outside make a child for him. What kind of position you in?
Well, This
Yeah.
is
No,
this is
it's a
where
lot of things happen.
real love will stand the test of
Yeah.
time.
We love it.
I
Prevail. It's kind of like
'Cause
women who.
when I finish go outside and jam and I tell you, well, finally I got what I wanted.
What? You know
Now
what?
it's for to
Roy?
save the
No, hold on,
relationship.
Nikki.
All
Hold
any
on.
time we have to do a half.
You
so.
understand?
Hold on.
So you alone want to get what you want?
Eh,
I hear it here.
You hear with me?
So what if I go out and make a child?
Oh wow.
And the flip side to that, to know there are women, there are situations where when women head into that age, and Nikki, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Why
and-
I know what you're
No,
talking
it's
about.
it's just a
age thing, yeah,
it's
no.
an age thing. Women when they're hitting 40,
Yeah.
body really starts to change.
That is it, but we deal with facts
and
here, boy.
now, like hot flashes and things coming earlier for women. Long time you
From
say,
as young as 38.
yeah, it's coming. So
I'm
and
there,
their,
guys.
their
I'm
mood
going through
changes.
it.
So the
28.
man in their life have to be mature enough to know how to navigate them changes because you have a period when they will just realize
All there.
all they want to do is
Yeah.
mind cat and so doily.
Yeah.
And you coming home in your house, you remember when all it was hot going on boat ride and
Yep.
swinging from Vine, and all
Yep.
of a sudden you want to sew doily.
That's a whole different thing.
Oh, you
Okay,
sewing doily?
That age,
Oh!
We will deal with that as they get older.
I
And
suppose
women's
so,
body
nah,
changes
boy.
and men too. So when you feel all of a sudden you can't stand that man, it's your
Nah, boy.
hormones
Your
and
hormones
menopause,
acting up.
pre-menopause, all this
I'm
going through.
supposed to be come home and see you tie up on the bed.
Not that.
You
Bandit in your house,
Boy.
lad. Only bandit in your house.
Ice the bandit.
Look the bandit. Aye.
I come in, I put on my bandit thing before I reach.
Cut them off.
Before I reach in, eh?
Here we go.
All right, guys, we're going to squeeze one and tell you what's trending.
Yeah. Morning, Ocho World. Let's get some voice notes out. It's pretty busy this morning. Please repeat that statement, Rody. Also, he wants a hoodie.
Front of the class to Rodell this morning.
Rodell.
Front of the class.
Oprah.
Very deep, my brother.
Very deep.
Thank you very much for sharing. Very deep. front of the class driver look for the round of applause and clap for Rudy. Let me don't overlook that statement like it's a regular statement on a regular
Say it
Mars
again,
versus
Rudy,
Venus.
for those that missed it. Say it again. Watch into the camera and say it.
Yeah, watching the camera and
We,
saying it
we
meaning.
tend to go into relationships trying to find love when we're supposed to come in sharing love.
Yeah.
You gotta come with your love.
Come with your love, bro.
So what
know
if
what I
a
mean?
woman
Has
or a
never
man
don't know
or
what love is.
experienced
I've
love,
never experienced love.
or you know,
Then you should learn to love yourself first before you get into a relationship.
Yeah, but there's some people who just don't know how to love themselves and need help in doing that. They need
That don't mean you have to be in a relationship. To
no,
do
I'm
it.
saying, but you need help. You need help.
not everyone believe Wendy is a woman, eh? Wendy Williams.
No, she a
damn.
man. She a man. She wasn't a man before.
there? How we going back there? How
And look at that, Rudy maturing right in front of our eyes.
Who is that?
That sound like neighbor.
V out
Who's
in
that
the
girl?
lower.
Oh, you lie.
V out and a
V,
Y.
you in that background too? Nah, I didn't expect
Good morning, V.
I didn't expect V to be in that, man. That sounds like a neighbor statement. I didn't expect V to be in that.
Morning, guys. I need a little advice. I'm currently dating a woman with 5 kids, 2 CFs. I have 2 kids, but you know how baby mama drama goes. I'm not getting to see my kids at all. My girl and I spoke, and we both agreed not to keep this baby. Oh, well, all right.
Oh, so they spoke and we were advising you?
Well, he mentioned she was pregnant.
Yeah, but
My girl and I spoke, and we are both agreed not
Both
to keep this
agree.
baby.
You don't need
But
any advice anymore.
I'm having conflicting feelings about keeping the baby because it's obvious I love kids. Would like some input, please.
This is the man, right?
Yeah, but
Nice.
remember, he
Hot choice,
doesn't
bro.
see his current kids. That's what he's saying. But he's in a beautiful relationship with this new girl, and
He
she's
doesn't.
now pregnant.
Yeah.
But she has 5 kids with 2 CFs. So that will be her 6th kid. It will be his 3rd kid.
Good.
But he has an opportunity now to have a relationship
Yeah.
with this particular child because of how good their relationship
I
is.
understand in
I
you, eh?
understand in you, my friend.
Yeah, but you see my girl, she made 5 children already. You have to go
But
back
saying,
there.
Don't hold back. Have the conversation. But
No,
that-
he
but
had. He
at
said
the end of the
they
day-
agreed not to. But
No.
he having
Right,
conflicting
well,
feelings.
Go back in again,
Go back
boy.
in again and
Go back
talk.
in again,
Have
boy.
a next conversation.
Because she might be going through the same thing as saying, oh God, I know it's just 6 child, but oh God, you never know.
But at
Talk,
the same time too,
communication.
yeah, the decision lies with her.
Yeah,
At the end
communication.
of it all.
Yeah, but we had to also, let's remember, be devil's advocate. Let us
Rudy
also
mature,
know.
watch
let
little
us
boy
I
know-
come
don't know.
on.
I don't know what them talking about.
Let us
But
know.
I'm not sure.
Hold on, let us know from the devil's advocate
Yeah.
situation position. Think about the world, the state it's in now. Think about
Well, do you know yesterday we recorded the 7th billionth person in the world.
You lie.
We had 7 billion born in India.
Yeah, Bill Gates
Right.
talk about that, you know.
no, but understand what I'm saying. Bringing a child now into this world under
Yeah.
the current pressures
Yeah.
that he's facing in the now.
Yeah.
He's talking about he already has 2 kids. He has no relationship with you. Bringing a 3rd.
Yeah.
So how you going to live cohesively, making sure because what's going to start happen. I'm sure he has a relationship with her 5 kids because he's with her. So they now sign a cling to him. I don't know the relationship they have with their dads, but when a woman loves a man and the man is doing the right thing and they intertwine, the family structure starts to change. So now he will want to include his child with her into that family structure.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
he say he don't get to see his kid.
exactly, but you have to
Right.
think about long term that the next thing you know, his kids want to see him, but it's because of the mother. And then when they reach the age of wanting to contact him, to start to have feelings of
Hello.
it's get real deep.
Just talk.
Yeah,
Communicate
just
with
talk
your
it out.
partner. Let her know. Same way you let us
You
know
see,
you're
once you
thinking.
decide to go that way, and there's a big age gap, you had to know from the jump what you want from this arrangement or from this relationship. If you know you only want an owl, keep it so. Because this person is going to start to get ideas. They want to come out the vehicle and go in the grocery. You know we can't go grocery shopping together. That is not your role and function. We can't go out together with my friends. That is not your role and function.
Well, if your man is
You listen
72,
to music and I listen to music, and they're from 2 totally different eras. You don't know where you want from it and how much you're willing to bend. Because trust me, the thing could get weird quick. But fun.
That just something like
fun.
somebody with benefits. That
My
not sound
ex-
like a relationship.
my-
I can go in the grocery with you, Lily.
Yeah. Send the
That
card.
When you go shoot
you have to
Lily,
understand. People
Say
just
the car.
take people just take groceries for
Just give me the
joke.
card. Let me go in the
I
card.
can't go in the grocery
Why
with
I
you.
feel like reference grocery all the time? Groceries are very, very strong commitment.
It
People need
is.
to understand.
It is, it
when
is.
you start pushing cart with a lady or a guy, the
Understand.
relationship is at the next level. You don't go in cart and grocery with any random person. You just don't do it. Going and picking up things from a shelf and comparing prices and knowing that could you eat this or could I eat this?
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
level
is
up there if you
that's
take- if
like,
you're
that's a
allowed to do
different
that.
level. When you go groceries different.
So my ex was 14 years older than me, this neighbor. We were together for 13 years. Yes, I learned some things, but the age difference, it turned out that I was more mature.
Oh my
Just goes
gosh.
to show you age is just a number.
She will say that.
When I
She
go in
must.
grocery with you, I putting one foot on top of the cart and pushing.
Wait.
And pushing off on thing. Why can't I
You
go
see
in
that
grocery with
guy who dating the woman with the 5 kids? I'll give you the politically correct answer to that question. If you love the woman and you love her children, then by all means, do what your heart tell you to do. But you see, if it was one of my brothers, I'll tell them to run in the next direction.
Well, we're protection. I don't understand. We know what will happen when we don't use protection, but yet we keep doing it because you're feeling sweet.
Yeah, you could tell
Can't
me
be
you're
playing God and decide when you want kids when you're not wearing protection.
That feeling nice.
Well, you ain't toughest.
Morning, I'm with Joe. Think about the long term, and
You
I
ever
keep
feel the air conditioner at 1:45 in the morning when it had rain outside?
yeah.
How air conditioner is
Feeling
feeling?
nice.
In the blanket and
Yeah.
a leg drop on your leg.
Oh,
You telling
God.
me what to go and look for things? I look in the jar.
My blood done warm already.
Oh, your blood warm.
Blood warm.
Blood
man.
warm. Me tell you, jam I say.
Lily, I mean, I understand what you're saying there, but so he puts across
Yeah.
now.
Stay in the car.
Have a good day, Joel.
No, but there are relationships
Lily's-
like that in real life,
Lily's so
Nicole.
switching off the engine on
Yeah.
here.
I'm a
call her
male
back.
without kids. I refuse to have somebody else's kids to call me daddy. I tell them daddy is reserved for your mom.
Damn.
Well, I guess somebody like that puts their cards up front.
Yeah, but
I guess a woman
those
with
kind
5
of
children wouldn't
statements to
turn
me,
him on.
those kind of statements seem a little ignorant, but I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. I find that when you meet someone, when true love kicks in, unconditional
Well, it
love,
wouldn't
Churn
pass
is your
there.
churn.
The point is, once he meets you and you have children, he not.
he don't wanna
he-
pa-
he-
I-
he
I
can't-
have
Daddy,
Don't
no,
you-
no, hey, boy.
oh.
You my new daddy.
I told you, tell me you are not chance.
I had virgins like that, say
Yeah.
never
They
never
have
happen.
man out there
Never
don't want
happen.
no woman with children,
And the
and
story
that's their
changed.
priority.
The story changed. No, Nicole, that
That's
emotion
their-
called
that's
love.
not priority. I meant to say
That
that's their. You know what I mean?
No, we don't. But that emotion called love, when you meet the right person, things change.
Oh, you ain't gonna
Of
love
course.
churn, man.
Things change. No, you watch me. I remember we had a pack as youth men.
How much children call you daddy? You're
Only
like,
my
Only,
two.
only churn my
No, no.
standpipe too.
So no,
Only
no,
my two.
no, nice girl
You churn
from
my standpipe.
Only my
up
two.
St. Augustine there. and I say,
You
Never
two
had
churn
a
and
friend.
get in my
Daddy.
standpipe. Them not call it daddy.
Nope.
Daddy Jaiga, great is the art form.
that can't
Sure,
work. That can't work. No, but on a real though, I remember growing up, we had a stupid pack, me and my homeboys and them. We was never dating a girl who's cost more than $20 gas, right? That was the thing.
Wow.
We not going no way that's more than $20
You see why
gas.
you say stupid back?
20 used to full tank on.
Back in them days,
Yeah,
$20 was plenty gas.
$20.
But when you want to pay more than 20 to go and check a girl, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
commitment,
So it's like
brother.
$38.
Full tank fair,
Commitment.
full
Like,
tank
no,
fair.
not full tank, but a commitment. But when you grow older, you tend to realize that you can meet someone, as with what neighbor said there, what I take from that is, you can meet someone, and that person, any moment you would know, but will start to mold you and turn you into a better person.
Correct,
And when
that's
that
right.
happens, if that person decide that, listen, I'm moving to Ibaka Guaya, you don't care where they
Yeah,
live,
I
you
go
go
in
in there.
yeah.
So it's the same with children. You
Yeah.
will meet somebody with a child,
Yeah.
and you will start saying, nah, I ain't wanted no real commitment to this person, because that children, and start going so with that energy. But as the relationship starts to grow, and the commitment starts to come, and things start to change, you tend to see, you start to love them children just like you love the person. When it's real.
Jake, everything you said is the guy who asked the question. I'm long and I'm expecting to see my kids later on down the road. My grievance is not getting to have a relationship with my kids. And Nikki condoms are not 100%. We use condoms in the early, but then things don't get hot.
So I guess
To my fellow Ojo brothers above 35, have a vasectomy and jam. Don't watch age and keep moving. Quincy.
wow.
I only advise
Age is not a main factor because age and maturity. No, we know
Don't
that.
live in same house.
Nah,
Age and maturity
we
don't
know
live in
that.
same house. We know
Only
that.
advise me, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Great is the art form.
Age and maturity don't live in the same house. We know that. But at the
Right
end
now,
of the
the
day,
spaceship still idling, but we out here. Volume mic up. Hustler, stay dry.
yeah, hustler
I
stay
worry
dry.
about our Ojo family.
cartel.
You know,
The man
we-
saying the spaceship island. Hustler stay dry.
There's this person I know, she's 56, and Judy got married to a 32-year-old man with 3 kids. This is madness to me. She says he loves older women. I see this going bad in the future. He'll be making more kids out there.
You see, that's the negative Nancy friend and them always want to...
Judy, stop talk to she, eh?
Stop talk to she. We talking about the best thing you can say about
Tryna
your friend. I
dirty
done
the
seen
man
it going
water
bad
boy.
because Nancy, Judy must be so happy and you
Tryna
sour.
dirty the man
You only
water
watching
boy.
Netflix by yourself right through.
Tell
You have
you
the
why.
family account and your name alone there. It's nothing on the block.
Stop talk to she, eh?
When you pull up Netflix, it's your name and I set a circle. Nobody filling up them circle because you're all and lonely. But you're vexed at Judy because Judy getting...
Jenny.
Anyway, let me
Jenny.
ask you.
That's a lie.
Hi.
Hey guys, you see why Mars versus Venus is funny? Anyways, yes, I will always go with the mature ones. Always a plus, maturity.
But sometimes I'm a little young.
Good morning, Nikki, Jaiga. I know that may sound crazy, but I know somebody who have 13 children of themselves. Pick up a woman with 9 children, with 9 different baby daddy, married to her. They never lived together, but he have real problems because he want to play stepfather, but he don't mind his children. Men out here real crazy.
Yeah, that's the next thing.
Yo,
Oh, you
mom.
want to be stepdaddy and you ain't taking care of your children.
That's the next thing too.
That's
Again, there's so much red flags that we see all the
So
time.
much.
Once you with a woman and you have, like, I remember a time we have a mutual friend,
I
Nikki.
still
You know her.
counting the children, right?
You know her. We have a friend, Nicole, a
Me
mutual
know
friend.
she.
Now you know her, right? And she started dating a guy and telling me,
All them
Jaigs,
children, the whole of the Premier League.
Jaigs, whole Cody, real shit, my girl, thing, black boy thing, that, and I making joke, you nigga have black boy, you go like yourself. You go like yourself and a thing. And she used to be telling me, I started to ask her these simple questions. He has a child, cool. When you're visiting this, when you go by him, do you see evidence of this child? What do you mean? I said, these are the things you need to check for. When you go by a man who has children, look around his apartment,
Yeah,
make sure and
they always say
find
that.
evidence of the child, meaning pictures, clothes and whatever. Once that's a red flag. If you're not seeing that and you're going into a relationship with that, when you go and you make a child film, what do you think going to happen?
It's the same when we were talking about
really like
yesterday
picture, you know, dog.
about
I really like
stepchildren
picture,
and
man.
thing. I cannot, how ladies, you know, how you can be with a man you love and you're vexy going by to drop off money for your child. Like, crazy. I can't respect a man. I cannot be with a man who not taking care of each other.
money, dog.
Insecurity.
That money is my
and
money.
jealousy.
I was previously married to someone 7 years older than me. And his maturity could be equated to that of a 16-year-old.
Wow.
And he was 37. I'm currently involved with someone for 8 years, and he is 10 years younger than me. And his maturity amazes me to this day. Also, I have 3 kids before him, and we have a son together. You go, game,
I'm
you.
telling you,
Nice one.
maturity and age is 2 different things. It doesn't matter.
I'm 39, met a guy 54. He has 2 grown children. I have 4 teenagers, same father. He hated the word stepchildren. He tell everyone that they are his children. He discussed us having a child and after agreed on educating the teenagers because it would be costly. So they decided not to. Jaiga had the family package and his alone. And hi, Kitty. Ojo, I read that no relationship is always sunshine, but 2 people under one umbrella can weather life. I think we should finish off with that. I like that.
Oh, they working hall, Matt. Well,
I
that's a
like
nice thing.
that. No relationship is always sunshine, but 2 people under one umbrella can weather for
Junior
life.
umbrella, I know it's Rihanna song. I see the last of that thing that they talking about. They but the 2
Till she
people
stuck
and
a
I.
borehole in your umbrella.
You ever really try to walk on an umbrella with somebody else so they want to hug it, especially again, I'm not doing it here. I still getting wet. All my
Yeah,
foot
yeah,
and thing
yeah,
wet.
you-
Nah, I
you
mean,
have to
that
get
statement
wet.
they're not real. Because I tried that already and I walking on it and I getting wet and you nice sailing.
But I know
No,
them from the hairdresser.
no,
I
that's not
prefer a
real.
raincoat.
I prefer we stay in the car, don't come out at all. I don't want no umbrella.
When I see kids, I see my Range Rover payments. Yeah, children
That
good
me?
expenses.
Who's that person?
My ex-husband don't see about them, but supporting 2 stepchildren. And the guy I would say do not carry him to court. He will mind them, and their biological father still does ask for time with them without asking them how they eat. They do start with
I
the
could
children
never
thing, eh?
understand that.
Good morning, Jaiga and Rudy. You all say wow. When I said if it's my brothers, I'll tell them running the next direction. I'll tell you why. I always tell my brothers if they're dating a woman with children, especially if that woman has multiple children fathers, look at the relationship she have with her
them.
children father.
That makes sense.
And if it is contentious, do not make a child with a woman. Do not. Don't even stick around because the minute she stop dating you and a child involved, she will give you the same pressure. Because by now she's an expert in that. That woman who just know how to torture the children father.
Yep.
All right.
which we hate.
Yeah, no, I agree with that point. But I also, me personally, I still hope floats with me. I honestly believe that happened because she didn't meet the right person to navigate how she feels about certain things. And some people just mesh. Some people mesh, Rudy. Some people just mesh. I remember a long time. You ever know, you know how we saw about hot girl, hot girl, hottie girl? I remember there's a particular friend of mine who everybody, she was the hottest thing around. I used to be like, girl, why you just sit down and bam out of the blue? She got a guy who, by society standards, is not the regular person she'll go out with. Daddy done married 9 years now.
Yeah.
Good, going good.
Good morning. Well, boy, the two topics we'll hit this morning, I have that wrapped into one. I was 19 at the time, and I bounced up a woman. I was working at a car wash, my cousin. She ended up telling me she was 28. Ting. Long story short, we started dealing for a little bit. About 4 months into it, find out she's 33. What? I say no seeing small thing, bam. Then one day we talking on the phone.
Nah, you going up?
And she say, hey boy, I don't want to meet my husband. I say, husband?
What?
Well, boy, I know I was sick in a cage. So we went on for about 2-3 months. And then, we ended up breaking it off. But young fellas, you see the roller coaster called Older Woman? You have to take a ride.
This fool now, boy. It's how it starts up. Ting.
Ting.
And then we bam.
Nah, but you don't understand.
To take a ride.
No, but I
You have
fact
to
so.
take
When
a
you're 19,
ride.
I think if you
woman
ever
who-
get the opportunity to sleep with somebody in their 30s and you turn it down, you strip it bad.
How much experience?
My
you got,
partner's
Nick?
8 years younger than me.
Advance.
25, 33. Before me, there was with some 20 years older. Before me, he was with women 20 years older than him. Listen, the sex, good Lord, the rest requires work though. It's so hard. My partner also makes 30% of my salary. So there's also that. Why don't you find someone you could match you with?
Wow,
He's kind of
Well,
old.
you're sober, eh?
It's always and that's just new age standards. Now it's so difficult because you don't long time. You could be in the barber shop, see a girl walking on the road and find she look nice and be like, wow, and bam, something spark. No, not so. You have to Google her. You have to sit down. You have to send transcripts of all her earnings for the past 5 years. You have to send transcripts of your earnings for the past 5 and future 5. Then you have to study how the children going and look. It's so much things now.
McGill is saying she can never date a man with kids. Never say never, McGill. When you
I
see
hear a real woman say that.
when you see a man flutter your heart so, and then you realize, oh, you have 2 children, so on. So you just tell yourself, understand what that caller said with the brothers, Marlene.
I understand it too. I understand it too. Remember, families are different bond. I understand.
I'm going to buy a house and a land umbrella.
House and land umbrella.
Yeah, the big one. Okay, guys, we couldn't get all the voice notes while we have voice notes out. It touched a nerve this morning with many of us. All right, guys, we have some info to let you know about.
That's it for Mars vs. Venus today, guys. Catch you all next week.
Yeah, man.
Wang is in the building.
Wang.
You get proper thing. You get proper thing.
You dig? Nice.
Shouts to everybody who mind somebody cheering right now.